She looked me in the eyes and said, "You were just my backup plan." That was the night I stopped being her safety net and became her lesson. I never thought I'd hear those words come out of her mouth, but when she said them so casually, as if I was nothing more than a spare tire in her life, something inside me broke and then hardened. What she didn't realize was that I had already seen the truth before she ever opened her mouth. Her name was Tara, and when we met, she was the kind of woman who could light up a room just by walking in. I was 29 at the time, not the loudest guy, not the flashiest, but loyal. She said that's what she loved most about me, that I made her feel safe. Our relationship was simple, full of quiet nights, laughter, and plans for the future. We'd talk about everything, dreams, family, even the kind of house we'd build together one day. I believed her when she said I was the one, but somewhere along the way, I started noticing small changes. Her phone suddenly had a password. Her laughter, once soft and genuine, became forced when I was around. She started going out more, saying she needed space, or that her friends wanted a girls' night. I wanted to believe it was nothing. I told myself love is built on trust. But deep down, something didn't feel right. The first red flag came when she started comparing me to someone I'd never met. She'd say things like, "You're not as ambitious as some people," or, "Maybe if you were more confident, we'd go further." I laughed it off, thinking she was just teasing, but the tone, the way she said it, carried a sting. Then came the distance. Her replies got shorter. She stopped holding my hand in public. The woman who used to text me goodnight every single evening suddenly went too tired to talk. One night, I heard her on the phone. She was laughing, the kind of laugh she used to reserve just for me. My name wasn't mentioned once, but another man's name was. "Logan," she said softly, "you just get me, you know? You actually have a plan for your life." That night, I didn't sleep. I just sat there in silence, realizing that while I was planning our future, she was planning her escape. It all came crashing down a week later. I went to surprise her. I brought her favorite takeout, flowers, and a handwritten note saying how much I loved her. But when I got to her apartment, her car wasn't there. Still, her lights were on. I walked up quietly, thinking maybe she was inside waiting. But the second I reached the door, I heard voices, her voice, and a man's, laughter, whispering, the sound of glasses clinking. When I pushed the door open, there they were, Tara and Logan, my girlfriend, and the man she had been comparing me to. Sitting close, her hand resting on his leg, she froze. I remember her face so vividly. The guilt, the fear, the sudden panic. "Oh my God, it's not what it looks like," she stammered. I didn't shout. I didn't throw anything. I just said, "No, Tara, it's exactly what it looks like." She followed me outside, begging, crying, promising it was a mistake. But the next morning, she texted me 4 words that burned into my mind. "You were my backup plan." That's when I knew it wasn't a mistake. It was who she really was. Instead of blocking her, I stayed calm, almost too calm. I told her I understood, that I forgave her, and that maybe we could stay friends. She believed it. A month later, our mutual friends invited us both to a big party. Tara showed up, glowing and confident, with Logan by her side. She thought I'd be awkward. She thought I'd be broken. But what she didn't know was that I'd been working quietly behind the scenes. Logan, her new perfect man, was everything she wanted until I told him the truth. I sent him screenshots, photos, messages. All the time she'd texted me after they got together, trying to come back, saying, "Maybe I made a mistake. Can we talk?" When Logan read them, his face went pale. That night, in front of everyone, he asked her, "Tara, were you texting your ex while we were together?" Her face went blank. The entire room went silent. Then she ran out crying. I didn't say a word. I just smiled and walked away. After that night, Tara tried reaching out. Apologies, long messages, promises to make it right. But I never replied. Months later, I heard she'd been dumped, that Logan had moved on, and that most of her friends had distanced themselves after the truth came out. As for me, I healed. Slowly, quietly, I realized I didn't need revenge to win. I just needed peace. And that was the sweetest payback of all. Never treat someone as your backup plan, because when you play with loyalty, karma always rearranges the game board. And this time, you'll be the one left alone. Subscribe to SilkMirror for more real-life stories of heartbreak, revenge, and transformation.